I'm really happy that I found HECS and I didn't go to like another agency because they were really helpful. But when I messaged them, they replied basically instantly, and they kind of guided you throughout the whole application through the legalization, because it's a very long process. So the legalization, the entrance exam, other queries that you have, visa queries and everything else. It's basically like a whole, it's like a tour, they guide you through everything.
The thing with HECS is that they don't feel like you're working with someone. It literally feels like you've known them for years and you've seen them and you're seeing them for like the first time. It's just like, they're so friendly, and the way they communicate is just so like, they communicate so well. Like they would call you instead of texting you because it's better by call, and they would explain things like really well. So, and they would send like really good emails where you have like all the information where you can go over it. And we have a platform where you can like track your application. You can see where your application is going. And each of the documents that you get legalized, they go over it and they check it before you send it to them to Bulgaria. And they like give you like loads of advice, and it's like you have like a family like who are like in Bulgaria while you're trying to make it there, and they're really encouraging. I found the most useful like the thing that you can send your documents to the HECS team and they would translate it and legalize it in Bulgaria. So that's convenient because you don't have to move. Like you don't have to take a flight to Bulgaria and like do all of that yourself. Because if you live like really far away and due to like COVID restrictions and stuff, it's sort of like really hard to manage on your own. And HECS did that like really swiftly. So you just didn't have to think about it. You just had to like send it through DHL and boom, they're done.
HECS, everyone is being really helpful. Like each student is being assigned a personal assistant, so that is really helpful. If you have any doubts or something, you can always approach them. They give you an answer in about an hour or two. The most useful part of HECS was the online platform, all the educational resources that you guys provided. That was really helpful. Basically, if you're thorough with the online resources, the quizzes that you're given in the website, you're done for the exam. You're gonna ace it for sure. And HECS did provide Hamza, an upper year student, that helped us with the study sections. Yes, the study sessions are really good. He used to go through each and every question, so that was really helpful.
The team of HECS helped me a lot in the application process here, because always when I had a question, I could ask them. I could write them at any time. What really helped me was finding connections to other students when I was still in Germany, to also know people before I come here.
HECS helped a lot with the application, and they were really useful. Me or my mum could always contact them and we'd get a reply almost immediately or within a couple of hours. I would say it was quite a smooth transition into university because of them. The WhatsApp group chat was quite helpful because we'd get information immediately about anything we needed, and we could always contact a member of the HECS team to help us out.
You guys were really helpful with preparing the documents and checking everything really fast. Like I would send messages or I would upload my documents to the platform, and right after maximum a couple of hours I would get the answer that my document was okay, and if it wasn't, I still had time during the day to go and fix whatever was wrong with it, because you guys did it so fast that I was able to fix it.
HECS really did, like, you guys took your time to like catch up with us every single day and ask how we're doing when we were like studying for the exams. And then when the exams were happening, you guys like answered throughout the whole journey. You guys answered like really consistently, and right after I would ask a question, I wouldn't have to wait too long. I would get my questions answered, and then after the exam, it was then you guys would like talk to us about how we're settling down, and if we need anything, like we know where to come, etc. I like the fact that there's multiple people I can reach out to, not just like there's like, you know, how there's like a committee of people.
When it came to my application, the HECS team, they were very friendly and very reliable. They provided us with a portal where I could submit my documents before I proceeded to the next step, and they would always send me instructions through my email. So they made the whole application process very easy.
What I found most, what I found the best was I think it was the last seminar on the exam. I think Dimitar gave the webinar, and that was one day before the exam, entrance exam, and I found it very useful because it was very reassuring. And Dimitar was like, guys, don't worry, you got this, and he was like giving us hope and giving us strength for everything, and I think that was very good. And also about living in Sofia, the webinars that Stephanie did was very good as well. So I knew when I come here, I have some points that I could go to, for example, NDK. I knew when I was coming here, first day, I want to go to NDK the next few days and have a look. Vitoshka Boulevard, Vitoshka Street, so, like points like that.
I'd say maybe notarization, apostillation of documents. That's a very tough process because you have to go to your lawyer, notarize it, and then you have to send the stuff to your government, and hopefully they apostille it. It's a very painstaking process, and but HECS do a great job in guiding us throughout every step, and I think that's the great benefit of it. Everyone's really helpful throughout the application process. Ivelo helped me like step by step throughout my application, like notarizing, apostilling all these documents, because I found it very stressful, but he laid it out in a structural manner because I was very confused by it. And yeah, I think Dimitar was very helpful as well, and Stephanie as well was giving webinars almost every week, and I attended one of the Bulgarian language lessons through the webinars, and I found it very helpful to like loosen up the nerves and make it easier for me to. I've even kind of used the phrases myself to get maybe in a taxi, like thank you and all that, yeah.
It really helps having someone on your side, knowing how things work, putting mind at rest, dealing with paperwork, because it can definitely be a large challenge taking on all of this on your own. The assistance with preparing the documents, the contact with the university is a great help because of course the language barrier can be troublesome. So having HECS assist with this, assisting with accommodation, providing information on student life and all these little things, it definitely takes a lot of your mind.
We live in Ireland, we're Palestinians. Living in Ireland for a while now. My kids, they finished the Leaving Cert in Ireland, and we were actually, we didn't get the results for a long time, so we started thinking of other options than Ireland. So a lot of our friends actually advised us with recommended HECS. I never heard before, like my friends only told me about it, and to be honest, it was a relief for us to know there's somebody who's going to take care of my sons. And yeah, we called HECS and they were very helpful, to be honest. I'm really relieved so much that we did talk to you guys. The way HECS treated our kids, you prepared everything, you actually instructed them how to go step by step, and it was a relief because literally we didn't know, we didn't have any idea how to apply or how to go on with things. And honestly, like we landed, the driver was waiting the 2 times, like he was waiting for us outside. He was very nice, like everything went smoothly and nicely. Honestly, I can't recommend anything else but HECS. Thank you very much.